Hey, welcome to Spitterswall Beer Review. I am Jammer. Shagdog is MIA. We're doing our Summer Fiasco of Beers, a continuation, sliding right into the Day of Beer Dependence. And for all you guys and gals out there that don't know what that's about, years ago we did Day of Beer Dependence. We tried to do all patriotic type beers, beers that had a patriotic theme and so forth, or was American in general. We did pretty well at that, but there's only so many. There's only so many. So I'm starting tonight off with Prison Pals, Sunshine Promise, Escape Your Prison. I figured Day of Beer Dependence, and Summer Fiasco. We need to escape. So this is a Pilsner. It's made in Durrell, Florida, and it says right here, it's always crispy. Wait a minute. It's always crispy boy season in South Florida. For these reasons that you don't live in the what? For those of us, what? Shit. For those of you that don't live in the Sunshine State, we decided to can a little bit of Florida for you all in a can. Serious side effects may include making you want to purchase a flight to Miami, Florida, where we reside. Drink with caution. 4.5 ABV. I just woke up. Worked overnight. Wow, look at that. That's good head. All your vitamins and minerals in there. Ooh, and it's staying on the edge. Oh, don't drop off. Yeah. Oh. Anyway, this one I tried to look it up on the Beer Advocate. Wasn't there, but it was on Untapped. Some people have had it on Untapped. I went to their website even. Their website has nothing, no mention whatsoever about Sunshine. So, the only thing I did find besides their other beers and everything was a little story about them. They said their story begins in Argentina in 2018 with Juan dreaming about doing business in the U.S. After some months of thinking what to do, he finally decided for starting a brewery. Where they type things. Because beer brings joy, makes people happy. Can someone judge him? I don't know. With that amount, he scouted for the best team he could recruit. Here's where Bruno and Diego enters the story. We share three main characteristics: highly qualified people who had this feeling like being prisoners in their own land, passionate about world-class beer. This is where Project Prison, Spanish for prison, prison, started taking its current shape. I don't like the way they phrase things. We find the perfect spot to do so in Durrell, thanks to its amazing water and added state-of-art equipment forget it. I'm not reading this shit. Tired of reading it. Ain't got time. I'm not wasting any more of my life on that. Anyway, I'm here drinking beer. So let's get to it. Smells a little grassy. Smells kind of almost sweet, a little sweetness, a little somewhat not sour, but like a tart smell. The head is quickly dissipated, as you notice. It's white and it's frothy. Still nice golden yellow Pilsner color. To me, it's a little hazy compared to a true Pilsner. But what can you say? There is some bready notes there. A little malty, bready. Yeah, yeasty, bready. Maybe that's what I'm smelling there. Instead of the sour, I would say yeasty, but it's on the verge of like a sour smell. Anyway, I want to get into it, start drinking. I got a lot to do. Never know who might show up. We'll see. Here we go. Yeah, yeah. It does have those grassy notes to it. So it is kind of going, paying homage to the roots of a Pilsner. You know, you have those grassy, floral notes. It's there. It's just got a lot of bitterness going through it. Um, some of these beers, I don't know what they're thinking. You know, they have these grassy notes. Like, well, all right, this is a Pilsner. It's got some grassy notes and everything, but then they try to hop it up a little bit with the different hops they use or whatever. I guess it's all to one's flavor. All beers are good. Some just vary in goodness, you know. But to me, Pilsner is crisp, refreshing, uh, nice grassy floral notes, all that stuff, and it's very smooth. This is slightly bitter. Does have a sweetness to it, but I just okay. It mellows out a little bit. Yeah, it's all right. I'm going to tell you right now. I think I'll give you a grade on it right now, and then if it changes for some reason, which I doubt, it hardly ever changes from the time I start drinking, but I never usually grade it so soon. But I don't want to waste time. I'll give it a full swallow because it's pretty easy to drink. It's not as smooth as I was hoping, but it's pretty smooth. I tell you what, I'll give it a C plus. C plus. Yeah. Just not my type of Pilsner. This whole prison pals thing, I understand where they're coming. They're like stuck in their jobs, their life, or whatever like that, and they want to break free. And I get that. I pay homage to it. But when I think of this as a beer name, prison pals, it's like we're in prison and we're making up some. I forget what they call it. Damn, some hooch or whatever in the toilet. You know, that's just not a good name to me. Think of prison, I think of everything that all the bad things that possibly happen in prison. You know, and that's not something I want to think of when drinking beer. Of course, it might be a good deterrent because if you're drinking this and you read it and you read the can and you drink it and you drink too many of these, you might be saying, well, you know, I don't want to go to prison, so I'm not going to get into fights and I'm not going to be driving. I ain't going to be nobody bitch boy. Man. Anyway, not very impressive to me. I'm just not enthused. I don't have anything really. I know Shagdog gets on here and he can ramble on. He's a good rambler, you know. He gets on something and he just goes. I can get on to it, but it's just not the same. My wife turned around and told me that I seem grouchier as I age. And I guess that's true because I have a low tolerance for stupidity. When you're at work, you want people to know what they're doing, and you want your bosses to know what they're doing, and at least have experience in whatever field you're in. I mean, could you imagine? And I don't want to down on a whole group of individuals, but this whole woke thing, so over it. So over it. People are dying, and people are suffering from the fact that these companies have gone so woke. You're putting people in positions that don't have any experience or knowledge of what they're doing, giving them control, and then the company suffers. The people suffer that work for the company. The customers suffer, if there are any customers. Just everybody suffers in general. And what I mean by that is when you know what you're doing, and you've had so much experience, like so many of these people I know at work, they have been in the industry that I'm in, this food and beverage, and manufacturing, and there's so many, including myself, that have so much experience in it, and then they put people that are just out of college in positions that they should never even be close to being in until they've had a little bit of exposure and experience. And what I mean by a little bit, at least 5 years. At least 5 years in one facility in that field, and then move up in that same facility. Otherwise, I don't think you should be getting any job anywhere else with just that little bit, But that's just me. I wouldn't hire them. It's just a waste of energy, time, and I can't stand it. But that's me ranting. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know where's this at? I don't know if there's comments or anything. Well, let's see. No comments. Okay. Wasn't sure whether I was going to get any or what, but I wanted to make sure I looked. Oh yeah. Well, that's what I wanted to click show that. Yeah, let's show that. Anyway. Oh, that slowed it down, boy. Is that slowing it down? Yeah, that's slowing it down. Maybe I need to hide the banner. Well, no, it's picked back up. Okay. Man, there for a moment. Yeah, I'm almost done with this. We're going to move on. Maybe, I got a topic we can talk about coming up. All right. We're going to close this one out. C+, Full Swallow, Prison Pals, nothing special, but if you get a chance and you're down here in Florida, most likely you're not going to get anywhere else. Hey, give it a try. Leave a comment below that you tried it, what you thought of it, whether you thought I was bullshitting or whether I was spot on. Let me know. And if you have any interesting comments about it itself, let me know. Well, I don't know why this is slowing down. Why is this slowing down? Hide that. Shit. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, we're closing it out. I am the Spitter Swallow Beer Review. Shagdog is gone. Missing. In action. And maybe he'll pop on for a moment later on. Maybe not. maybe Jammer Fan or PA Brew News. Jump on. Never know. Anything can happen. I don't normally do these by myself, so hey, let's see how it goes. We're in for a bumpy ride, so strap on your seatbelt. All right, thanks for watching. I am the Spitter Swallow Beer Review Jammer. We'll see. Shagdog sends his wishes, I'm sure. Best wishes. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. Take care and drink beer and enjoy your day of beer dependence.